Hello fellow shadows, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about my feelings with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation briefly and how I ultimately feel about Amber Heard. Now, when I seen trailers for Aquaman, because I didn't see the movie yet, I sadly didn't have time to see Aquaman, but when I saw her in Aquaman I said, damn, that woman's hot. Have the situation, put in Amber Heard, and there's no doubt she is hot. I mean, I have no issue agreeing to that. She is hot, but apparently, cause I haven't really been too knowledgeable or too vocal about the situation with her and Johnny Depp. But I've been kind of watching videos from SC reviews and Geeks Gamers and a few other YouTubers, and apparently there's a petition to have her be fired from Aquaman 2 because she got Johnny Depp fired from Pirates of the Caribbean, which is why there's so much talks about a rebooted Pirates of the Caribbean besides Pirates in the Caribbean 6. And the reason why like she got Johnny Depp fired is because they had a divorce, which sorry for both parties. I mean, apparently you guys are not meant for each other. You guys are two good-looking people. You guys can. I have faith that you both can find someone that's your Mr./Mrs. Right. Clearly, it's not each other, but apparently, Amber Heard accused Johnny Depp of abuse. I think physical abuse, like putting his hands on her, and it turns out not to be true. That she, verbal and recording admitted that she put her hands on Johnny Depp, and I'm not assuming that Johnny Depp did put his hands on her. I'm not saying that it was exactly right of him, but it was not right of her to one really lie, try to make her look like the victim, and two, it was not right to put her hands on Johnny Depp. And this is only assuming Johnny Depp did not attack her. Because I do believe you have every right to defend yourself if somebody's attacking you, whether it's verbal or physical. I do believe that. But yeah, like I said, it turns out to be Amber Heard admitted in a recording that she admitted to have gotten physical with Johnny Depp. Now, I'm not exactly defending Johnny Depp, but it was wrong of her to run with the story, oh, Johnny Depp put his hands on me, without really giving the public, or whatever, the court knowledge that I put my hands on Johnny Depp too. Because I'm not trying to sound sexist, and I'm just going to say some woman thinks it's okay to put their hands on men because they're a woman. And you can see the same argument for us, some men. And that is wrong. And people who has that mindset, I do believe deserves to get punished. And I've heard Amber Heard had multiple uh uh ex-spouses that said that she abused them mentally. So that's a track record of, okay, since she was accused multiple times of abuse, it doesn't matter what type of abuse is still abuse. That that is that should have been saying something. And a lot of people, from my understanding, had backed Amber Heard up before she exposed herself. And I don't really, I'm not in favor of that because, like I said earlier, I'm sorry if this offends some of you. I really don't try to be offensive or sound sexist or anything. But some females thinks it's okay to mistreat us men because they're females. Keyword, some. Not all, but some. Sounds like Amber Heard was one of those females. And it's not right. And there's a petition to get her fired from Aquaman 2 because she's the reason why Johnny Depp got fired from Pirates and Caribbean 6. And I do believe in karma, so I do believe if DC Comics does fire her from Aquaman 2, I do believe it will be out of karma. I mean, it'd be different if she put all the cards out on the table saying, yeah, Johnny Depp hit me, but I hit him too. That would be different. Slightly different. Because at least she's admitting putting her hands on him, and I would have, and a lot of people would have had, I guess, more respect for her if she flat out said at first, I put my hands on you too, yeah, and yeah, like I said, she might be hot, but it did, it's disgusting that people will try to bash other people, put people down the toilet while they're right high and mighty, but yet they're guilty of doing the same thing. And they're essentially even more guilty because they're trying to bring that other person down when they're guilty themselves. And I had people in my life who try to do that same thing to me too. I called them out for it. I had every right to call them out for it. They got mad at me. And I pretty much casted those people out of my life who got mad at me for calling their hypocrisy out because I realized if they're getting mad at me for calling their hypocrisy out, they don't deserve me to be in their lives. And everybody can be a hypocrite at some point, but it's how you handle getting called out is the key. And I mean, I don't know Johnny Depp that very well. I only know what the general public knows of him. He is one of my favorite actors. I mean, yes, I am most associated with him. Associate him with Pirates and Caribbean with Jack Sparrow, but I know he's in like Edward Scissorhands, which I think it was like his very first movie. I know he's in uh, the Fantastic Beast movie. Let me see, what's Johnny Depp's movies? As this takes forever to load. Okay, he was also in The Lone Ranger, The Professor, Mordecai, Cry Baby, Dark Shadows, Alice in Wonderland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Tourist, The Transcendence, Public Enemy, The Rome Diary, Secret Riddle, and so many others. Oh, and he was in The Corpse Bride, which was my second favorite Disney second favorite movie that I've seen Johnny Depp in. But yeah, I am a fan of Johnny Depp. I never really heard of I never really heard about Amber Heard up till this situation. I mean, I've seen her in like the trailers for Aquaman, but I never really like knew about her. If that makes sense, but long story short, and this is not me defending Johnny Depp in this situation either, cause I bet he's guilty of some stuff between him and Amber Heard. And I'm not going to defend him on what he's guilty of between those two. But with Amber Heard, I do find it disgraceful that she put Johnny Depp on blast for supposedly hitting her when she hit him back. And who knows, maybe Johnny Depp did, if he did put his hands on her, it was to out of defense to get her to stop putting her hands on him. Who knows? And I generally don't agree with the people's decision to, whenever a woman goes through something hard, then immediately backing her up, dismissing the guy's point of view, and if a guy makes a claim against a girl, that they tell the guy to grow up and shut up. I don't agree with that. I'm the type of person who, if somebody has requests me to help them, I try to get both sides before really helping, per se, defusing the situation. Because I believe that it is important to get both sides before really making a judgment call. Because who knows, maybe one side, regardless if it's male or female or same genders, maybe one side is trying to make the other side look bad out of spite because they wanted to get away with something that they did, or maybe it's just genuine, or right, like they're getting harassed, bullied, or whatever, and you don't know that if you're just going to, once, like in this case, once the woman makes allegations, you don't know what the guy's side is. You don't have both sides. You can't make up what you believe is truth. You only have one side. You don't have both sides, and yeah, I believe the people who backed up Amber Heard before hearing Johnny Depp's side, it was a great injustice to Johnny Depp as well. But, and like I said, never really heard about Amber Heard until this situation. I've seen her in like the trailers for Aquaman. I mean, do I wish she gets fired from the whole Aquaman 2? I don't. I mean, I do believe in karma, and if she does get fired from Aquaman 2, it'd be karma for getting Johnny Depp fired from Pirates of the Caribbean. But I do hope that some sort of karma will come back to her in some sort of way to teach her, hey, it ain't cool abusing people, whether it's mental or physical. And it's not cool to lie on people or to give people half truths. You need to stop, and hopefully she'll get that uh lesson in her life. Obviously, where it doesn't harm her. It does not harm her. Hopefully, and I just so she can learn not to do it to any other people, because it just seems like a dick move. It really does seem like a dick move, and I and I hope luck to both parties in the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp thing. But yeah, she might be hot, but for what she done, like putting Johnny Depp underneath the bus for stuff that she might also be guilty of, and she admitted to one thing that she's guilty of. She might be hot, but that makes her really ugly in terms of personality. 'Cause I always say you can be attractive on the outside, but on the inside, in terms of personality, your personality can dictate whether you're really attractive or not. Because apparently, so for some of you guys, I might be good looking or ugly. But if you know me in person, some of my actions might make me unattractive or attractive. So it's kind of, I'm looking past her looks, and she is a very attractive woman in terms of looks, but in personality, it it does seem like she's unattractive. So what do you guys think about the whole Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation? And what do you guys think about Amber Heard. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Talk to you guys soon. Love you all, and be kind to one another.